My name's Karen Kovac, and I was choreographer for Mermaids on Mars. My background as a choreographer actually started as a dancer in Los Angeles, so doing television commercials and award shows, live performances, and then gradually I moved into doing choreography, a lot of theater work, and now just branching out into films. One of my varied experiences, which come with the territory of being a choreographer, I also got into sports entertainment. So for a number of years, I was choreographer for the world-famous Oakland Raiderette professional cheerleading team, also known as football's Fabulous Females. In addition to that, I was also in charge of all on-field entertainment. Once again, I'm branching off into something new with Mermaids on Mars, doing choreography for stop-motion puppets. However, it did present its challenges. Unlike being able to work with a dancer one-on-one or 1-on-500, however many I was working with, you have the opportunity to refine what you're doing, teach it to the dancers, and then make sure they're ready to go. In this instance, I was filmed setting the choreography for Mermaids and our Martian, but then I had to completely let go and turn it over to the magic of our animators, who then produced the magic. And so it was a very big surprise for me to see it actually on screen and finished, and a little bit different than what we started with. Unbeknownst to me when I started working on this was the restrictions that come with the armatures for each one of the stop motion puppets. So where I thought I could just do back bends and arms straight up in the air and whatnot, we were restricted because of the type of armature. So that was actually a challenge as a choreographer, but also a wonderful opportunity to kind of stretch my wings, having to move differently. And in the case of our lovable Martian, Glaucus, he had these enormous epaulets, which also restricted his movement. So I had to really get into the mind of a Martian to see how he would move. Overall, a lot of fun, and it was really a special treat to be able to see my work on film. Coming up with the choreography for Glaucus, say, our Martian, was actually a collaborative effort between me and our director, John Peters. He had an idea in mind of what this character would be, and he's a little bit quirky. He's a little bit of a bumbling being, and he's really not that rotten. He's really kind of adorable. So he had some ideas on the type of movement he would like to see. So we worked together in studio, and I would just be throwing out different ideas, and he would see what he liked. Also, some of it had to do with the type of music that was being used. It was a little bit on the country western side of things.
Here we go.
It's really interesting working with a puppet because my head's not as big as Glaucus's, at least physically. So trying to move in such a way where I felt like Glaucus was something brand new, but it was a lot of fun. And actually trying to get more into his character really helped as far as coming up with different ways of moving. Most of the productions that I work on, we may work on for 6 to 8 weeks, and then it's produced in front of a live audience. Then it runs anywhere from a month to a year or so. But something like this, where we were working for hours and weeks, and then I had to wait months and months and months for the final project, it was a little bit nerve-wracking because I obviously wanted it to be right. I wanted it to be something that would also resonate not only with children, but also with their parents, and also be true to the nature of what a mermaid is and what a Martian is. Having worked on this project and doing choreography for the Mermaids and Glaucus, most people would think I would be a member of Team Mermaids, and actually I am just completely in love with Glaucus. He is my guy. So I would have to say that he was my favorite character and the one that I could identify with because he is the true underdog. To have something like Mermaids on Mars where the Mermaids and Glaucus are on film forever is something that I'll never forget, and I hope it's going to be the first of many to come.